Here are 3 Black news stories from this week that I think you should know about. First, we go to Georgia, where the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals has upheld the federal hate crime convictions of the 3 white men who murdered Ahmaud Arbery in 2020. Now, back in February 2020, Ahmaud was jogging near his home in Glenn County, Georgia. That's when these men chased him and then shot and killed him. There weren't any arrests for over 2 months, and the case only moved forward after the video of the shooting was released and went nationwide. The men were convicted of murder and sentenced to life. After that, the federal government charged the men with hate crimes, saying that they tried to stop Ahmaud from using a public street because he was Black. A federal jury convicted them of that in 2022. But in March of last year, attorneys for the 3 men tried to have the case overturned, saying that race was not a factor for why the 3 men went after and then murdered Ahmaud. This week, the appeals court has reviewed the case and ruled that the federal hate crime convictions will stay in place. This closes one of the final major appeals with this case. Next, we go to Philadelphia, where the city is ending some of its DEI standards in relation to city contracts. These are the rules that help ensure a share of contract dollars go to minority-owned, women-owned, and disabled-owned businesses. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, Mayor Sherelle Parker, who's the first woman mayor in Philadelphia, is trying to avoid a direct fight with the White House so that the city does not risk losing federal funding. According to the Griot, Mayor Parker's administration says they're shifting their focus on businesses that are local and small, instead of using DEI targets based on race or gender. Sources say that Mayor Parker or someone from her administration will provide more context to this decision next week. For decades, Philadelphia has used diversity goals in its contracting system. The city set a 35% benchmark in 2016 for minority, women, and disabled-owned businesses. Before that, the city used a 25% goal, and that dates all the way back to the 1980s. Experts do say that this change could reduce opportunities for historically disadvantaged firms by up to $370 million annually. Last but not least, we go to Chicago, where the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who's 84 years old, was hospitalized this week. Currently, he's under medical observation for a neurological condition called PSP. Now, according to his organization, the Rainbow Push Coalition, he was diagnosed with this condition earlier this year. He's also been reportedly managing Parkinson's disease for nearly a decade. Reverend Jackson is one of the most influential Black figures in the last 6 decades, and I'm sending my love and prayers to Reverend Jackson and his family, hoping that he gets well soon. Well, out of these 3 news stories, which one do you want to take a deeper dive into in one of my next videos? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you stay connected for more Black history and more Black news.